Greetings. I hope you're doing great. Wherever you are, whenever you are watching this video. Whew! Check, check, check. Winter Storm Elliott. Winter Storm Elliott is on its way. I wonder what are your winter plans for the next 2 days or so in the Midwest. I think it will be moving east. Hopefully, YouTube is sending out those notifications. I'll wait for some people to hop on in, but just wanted to check in with you, my family. I hope everyone is doing everything to stay safe. Know when to shut it down if you gotta shut it down. They're talking about blizzards, widespread snow, up to 5 to 9 inches. Hey, Sean, what's up? Uh, they say we're getting a snowstorm coming our way. Where are you? Um, hey, make sure. I just want to tell everybody, make sure you adjust your travel plans for this weekend. Um, we're gonna have widespread snow. They say between Thursday to Friday night there could be possibly life-threatening wind, like a whiteout. So you gotta adjust your travel plans. Dangerously cold air will surge through Thursday to Friday. So you're talking about winds of up to 50 to 60 miles per hour. You're talking about power outage, tree damage. Make sure you're staying safe out there. This is not the time to try to dispatch. This is not the time to try to impress dispatch with a load. I know you want to try to get it there, and a lot of times we're pressuring ourselves. Um, Feel free to shut it down, call dispatch, communicate. I think it's called Winter Storm Elliott. Um, I shut it down today, and surprisingly, they give me a load that delivers tomorrow at 8 a.m. in Minneapolis. I'm about 30 miles away, and I had to shut it down. It started getting dark, and the snow started coming down, low visibility. So just want to tell everybody, snowstorm is coming. It's going to be in the Midwest, and then it's going to move over to the eastern side of the country. I think by the time it gets to the eastern side, it should be a lot of rain. Let me know in the chat, comment where you are. What's the weather like? Right now, it's minus 17. I am in Hudson, Wisconsin, right on the border of Wisconsin and Minnesota. They're saying we should expect wind chill, power outage, tree damage, blizzard, widespread snow. You're talking about whiteout condition, dangerously cold air. Um, yeah, these things can seriously impact our travel plans. So let's make sure we are doing our trip plan in the morning. Not only your pre-trip, trip plan. Look where you are, what the weather is like. Look where you're going, what the weather is like, and also make sure you look along the road, what the weather is looking like as well. So, man, I'm telling you, the minus 17, but it feels like minus 50 already, and we're just in December. This is like January, February weather we're getting already. Thanks everybody for checking in. Let me read some comments as always. Let's see who we got. I see YouTube sending out that notification. Sean, big up yourself, brother. Damien, 225 as always for checking in. Henry, how are you, my bro? What is the weather looking like? I know New York is supposed to be getting hit with this blizzard as well. There is a winter storm warning in effect in Minnesota, in Wisconsin right now, in areas of North Dakota, um, Chicago, I think as well, in Illinois. Lots of snow, up to 9 inches of snow. Right now, it's pouring down. I am parked at TA in Hudson, Wisconsin. BG Ack, good evening. How are you? Thank you. Always tuning in. Sean says, where? The snowstorm? Oh, predominantly in the Midwest right now, but it should be moving to the east of the country. I almost said east of the island. Premier, looking forward to a collab one day. Me too. I want to hit you up because I see you were doing some reaction videos before. I was checking out your channel today actually. Um, you just hit me in the email anytime. Anytime I'm ready to go. I want to learn how to do those reaction videos because I want to kind of like bring some dancehall content. I want to, we'll talk about that. But thank you for tuning in, man. So you're in Stockton, California. Okay. Damien said it's cold. Sean says blood clot. No bother with the cussing tonight. Brother, brethren, careful. Watch your wire. All right. So let's read some comments. Damien said you need to lock in with a lot lizard for the night. Lot lizards equal STDs. Stay away from lot lizards, man. You're going to keep your truck idling the whole night when it's so cold? No, I have a APU on my truck. So I'll turn my APU on. I'll close these blinds right here. And that keeps in the bunk warm. The only problem I find is when I open these in the morning and I get out here in the front of the truck, it's very cold. And this load that I have, I don't know. Comment in the chat if you can hear the reefer. The reefer is on continuous. Continuous means it's gonna be running all night. So should be fun trying to get some sleep. But the Lakers are playing at 9 o'clock, so I should be up watching the game late. Anyways, you get enough food for the storm? Yes. I stopped at a Walmart about 3 hours ago, and I stock up on some canned soup. I got peanuts because I'm a big fan of mixed peanuts. I got water for sure. I got some salads. I got some green apples, some fruits. I stock up on food because there's a strong possibility that tomorrow morning, when I get up to go drop this load off, it might still be snowing, or even if it is not snowing, the roads could be bad because sometimes the plow trucks, they're a little bit behind. And if the roads are not safe to drive, even if it is not snowing, you know what I mean? Like, I had somebody call me today, an older person, and he was like, "Oh, this snowstorm is nothing like, you always have those old timers, you little babies. This snowstorm is nothing like the one we had in 1994. You should have been here." And I'm like, listen, I am taking the necessary precautions to make sure that I am safe, make sure there's food in my truck, because you just never know. 1 second here, 1 second. You just never know. So, did I lose you? I hope YouTube is sending out. Twisted Chaos. Chris, how's it going? I just send you a link. Feel free to hop on. Share your story about that messed up load you just got. I'm pretty sure some of our drivers would like to hear about it. I am just wondering, today they gave me this load with the winter storm stuff going on. Why did they give me a load that's going in the middle of Minneapolis, and the load delivers at 8 o'clock tomorrow? That's what I want to know. Let's see who we got here. Check. I think we have Chris with us. Let me read a message here while Chris is joining the live stream. This isn't the time to be Mr. and Mrs. Super Trucker. Yep, try to tell that to some of these trucks flying by me at 70, 73 miles per hour. There is the snow coming down. And Chris, let me see. I'm trying to add Chris to the stream. Yeah, they're flying past you on the interstate like it's crazy. They will tell you, oh, I've driven through this storm in 1996. I drove through this storm 10 years ago. Oh, this is nothing. No, this is not the time. And also, as a new driver, I notice a lot of time I'm like, why am I in a rush? It's like I'm pressuring myself because dispatch always tell you, hey, just so you know, you are the captain of the ship. If you want to shut down, you can shut down. Nobody's pressuring you. Just communicate to us. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to shut down and I'm going to communicate to dispatch because if you have a rollover, nothing good happens. Not for you, not for the customer, not for the company. And the first thing they're going to say is, you're a professional driver. What happened here? You saw the signs. Um, you could always tell them, hey, I slowed down and all that stuff, but you know what I mean? It makes no sense. So we got to try to do the right thing. I think Chris is having some connection issues. I will, let me see here. We got to see if we get Chris. Hello, hello, hello.
Hello, hello.
Hey, how is it going, my good friend?
Doing pretty good. How's it going?
It's going good. It's going good. Chilling in Wisconsin. It's snowing. Minus 17 for the little Jamaican guy. This is not good at all. So I'm telling
Well, it's
everybody
doing
they
pretty
need
good
to.
back here in New York.
Yeah. What's the temperature like?
28 degrees right now.
28. Man, it might sound weird, but I would take that 28 degrees right now compared to what we're getting in Wisconsin. And they're saying we're supposed to expect blizzard, widespread snow, whiteout conditions throughout the night, going
We're
through
expecting
Friday.
that in Buffalo too.
You're expecting
Yeah,
that
we're
in
expecting that
Buffalo?
in Buffalo too. That's supposed to wrap. Yeah, it's supposed to wrap all the way out here.
Okay. So for my new viewers or new subscribers, this is Chris. He was a student of mine, a trainee. He's now with another student of mine. They're teaming together out there. Elvis, you guys are on the Lactalis account, right?
Yeah, we have the Lactalis account going from Buffalo, New York to Nampa, Idaho, and back again.
Okay. He told me that you guys got a little tricky load the other day. You want to share some of that experience with us? What was that experience like, and how did it all unfold?
Uh, so on our way back out, we got one of our accounts, Lactalis, from Buffalo to Geneva, Illinois.
Okay.
Unfortunately, at that point, they had to give us a brokered load to get us to Nampa. So they gave us a broker load out of Carroll Stream, Illinois, that was going to Caldwell, Idaho. And with that load, because we were unloading in Geneva, Illinois earlier that morning, we wound up getting to the load time late.
Right.
So we didn't get to the shipper till about 3:15 on a Friday. Well, we
Okay.
didn't know that they closed the plant at 5 o'clock. So we get there, they go to load us, um, not knowing and encountering it prior to. They basically were kind of kicking us off property. They said, "You're loaded, now go," kind of thing.
Okay.
Um, so we went to go get scaled. By the time we
Okay.
got scaled, they were already closed and shut down for the weekend. They don't open back up till 9 a.m. on Monday.
That's the shipper.
So that was the shipper.
Okay.
So we get to the scale and we're running 36,000 pounds on our drive axles.
What?
So we're almost
Okay.
2,000 pounds overweight.
Overweight. Right.
So we're like,
So
okay, let's
so hold
slide the
on. You're
tandems.
overweight.
We
You're
slide the
overweight
tandems
on your
all the way
drive.
forward. All the way
Whoa.
forward. I moved it.
Go ahead.
Yes. Overweight on my drives.
Okay.
So we slid the tandems all the way forward, figuring, okay, that's 8 holes we just moved. That should move quite a bit of weight off the drive axle.
Right. Right.
Only moved 400 pounds.
Wow. So you were still
So
overweight on your
call up
drives.
my the weekend DM because by now it's after hours.
Okay.
Still overweight. It only moved 400 pounds off my drives. So we were still overweight by 1,500 pounds. So we called up our weekend DM um, for our dedicated account,
Uh-huh.
and we kind of told them the situation, told them that, the shipper doesn't open back up till Monday morning. And they said, we can't wait that long because that load's supposed to be delivered Tuesday. There's no way we're going to
Okay.
make it from Carroll Stream, Illinois, all the way to Caldwell, Idaho, in the time frame that it would take for us to get back to the shipper, have it reworked, and get back. So instead they said, we're going to call a tow service that can rework it for you, get it taken care of, and get you guys on your way. So they got in touch with Road Assist, who got us the service to rework the load on the road. Truck was resealed, everything.
So
I put all my
hold on
notes
a
in. I
minute.
put it on
I
my
know. I think we're having
all my stuff,
a
and
little bit of
yeah,
delay. So what happened is they sent someone out with a forklift because you were overweight on your drives to move the pallets back. So they load the trailer. They put all of the pallets at the front of the trailer. That's why you were so much overweight on your drives.
correct. We only had 12 pallets total, and each pallet weighed over 2,500 pounds. And they put all 12 at the front of the trailer. They did not center load it at all.
Man.
So we found out, when we broke the seal to rework the load, that's when we found out that the entire back of the trailer, I kid you not, out of all 53 foot, 25 foot at the front of the trailer, that's all we had for pallets. So it was all at the
Wow.
front. So there was no way I could have slid them tandems almost full up to my drive axles, and it still wouldn't have moved that weight very easily.
My
So
goodness.
they took 3 pallets, and they kind of
Okay.
used it as a fulcrum. We left the tandems where they were. They took 7,500 pounds worth of weight, which is 3 pallets, and moved them all the way back to the tail of the truck. We put load locks in to keep the middle of the truck empty, and they kind of used like a fulcrum effect, so that 7,500 pounds helped lift that weight off the drive axles, and it also took that weight off the drive axles to begin with. So they were able to, by moving those 3 pallets, they were able to move 5,000 pounds off of our drive axles.
You see, and I always tell
So
people,
we got legal.
this is really
So we
scary. This is
continue
really
rolling on.
scary. Yeah, I want to tell people this is really scary because, and I'm gonna read some comments right
And
here.
this is why
Just
you
hold on a second.
always,
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
I was going to say that's why you always scale. Even if you think you got it right, scale, because they may have screwed something up during the loading process that you won't be balanced.
Right. I think Chris is having some delay. But yeah,
You
you
still there?
always want to scale your load. And if you see that you're overweight, stop, call the company. Um, Maybe you can go back to the shipper, but in Chris' case, the shipper was closed. Um, and sometimes too, if possible, before they seal up your trailer and you get an opportunity to look in the back to see how they load it. So that means if before you leave the shipper, you could tell them, hey, I don't think this is going to give me a smooth ride to begin with all the weight up in the neck, all the weight up in the front of the trailer. So could you please move some of those pallets around? You know what I mean? Let me read a few comments here. Okay, I got you, Chris. I think I lost Chris. I think his phone is having some problems. All right, we got. How is your Haitian trainer doing? He's doing very well. He's got his own truck, John. Congratulations as well. He's on the same account as I am right now, so I see him from time to time. He's doing very well. I'm really happy for him. Damien, Chris is jerking chicken. He not working. Up there in New York, man, this weather, you got unless you're doing that jerk chicken in the oven. In this weather, man, I'm telling you, When I get home, I'm gonna deal with that kitchen though. You know how I get down. M5 Hector. Oh, that's Chris. We got our license on the same day in August. Okay. Damien said, Chris, what's the minimum you guys make when team? For Hirschback, team drivers, minimum, I know coming out of training is 1600. I also think the account, the Lactalis account, if I'm not wrong, pays 1700 minimum for team drivers. So I hope that helps. I hope that answers your question, Damien. I know Chris is having some technical issues, so not gonna give him a hard time. I also dropped the link for the live stream in the chat. Feel free to hop on. Let us know if you want to share your story. If you have any questions, feel free to throw them out there. And thank you guys for joining me. Also, I want to wish everyone a Merry Christmas if I don't talk to you guys again. All the best for the new year. But, you know, I'm always working on dropping some content for you guys. So what's the plan for this winter? Right now, as it sits, I'm gonna get some rest tonight. I'm not rolling. I'm not gonna force the issue. Well, I can't. I can see in the truck stop right now, they have a little bobcat with like a little shovel thing on it, you know, trying to go through clearing the parking lot. And also this time of the year with the snow and the weather, the earlier you can shut down, the better it is for you because the truck stop starts filling up real fast. Especially if you are not at like, you know, a Love's or a Pilot or a TA. Let's say you stop at a mom and pop or so. Sometimes they fill up real fast. So, but yeah, the snow is starting to come down. Protect your head, keep your head warm. Protect your feet, keep your feet warm. Um, you know, as I always say, have a nice pair of gloves to walk in, different from the gloves that you work in. Protect your fingers. You know what I mean? And make sure you stock up on food for your truck. I know for tomorrow the DOT department, Department of Transportation, right? I saw an email today. I think my wife sent it to me. They're advising people to shut down and don't drive. So you got to adjust your travel plans. If you're coming through Minnesota, Wisconsin, Chicago area, look out. Look out. Thursday, Friday will be a lot of snow. So let me get a few comments here. I got a question here. Don't you take your dog with you? I actually don't have a dog right now, but I don't take my dog with me. When I did have a dog, strangely, I have a cat. And if you told me a year ago that I would have a cat at home, I would say you're lying. But the cat is actually one of my best friends. I never knew that could happen. Walter is his name. Oh man, because I've been a dog guy growing up in Jamaica all my life. You know what I mean? Uh, so Twisted Oaks giving you some figures on what he actually averages. So the minimum 1600. There you go. Um, so Damien said, "How you ended up getting a cat?" You want to hear how I ended up getting a cat? There's this cat that always come to my door, and we post him up on the community page to let people know, hey, we find this cat. Is it your cat? No one claimed him. We cleaned him up, get his nails cut, stuff like that. You know, took him to the vet, get him freshened up, and no one claimed him after a while. So we said we're gonna keep him. So now me and my family we're posting pictures of him, and someone that lived close to us came to me one day and said, "Hey, I heard that you guys have the cat. That's my cat, you know." I'm like, "Well, I've been putting up the cat on the community page." They're like, "Oh yeah, but if you want to keep him, it's fine. If you wanna," this is after we already cleaned up the cat, got him moved in like a part of the family. I fell in love with the cat like right away. Like this, you can't make this up. They said, "Do you want to keep him or you want to give him back?" And I'm like, "No, we'll keep him. Find a new home." My son loves the cat as well. But yeah, I have a cat. Um, Unbelievable. That's all I can say about that. Some things in life surprises you sometime, you know. If you're a truck driver, you got to know, make sure when you take up your water bottle that it's actually water in there. You know, truckers know what I mean. You don't want to mistake that for yellow water. Damien said the cat is too sneaky. You know, you know. Yeah, I like my cat, man. I'm a cat guy right now. What did I say? My son likes this cartoon, PJ Masks. I think it's got Cat Boy. Yeah, so I'm probably Cat Boy. You tell me that growing up in Jamaica that I would fall in love with a cat, I'll tell you you're lying. All right. So, do we have any question? Anyone in training or anyone with another company different from Hirschback on the live stream? Let's see what we got here. I think I know that Sean is with Prime Inc. So let's get some questions in. Hey, Critty, good to see you live. Johnny on the flip side, what's up, man? It's been a minute. Merry Christmas to you and your family. I hope all is going well with you in your career so far. It's been a while. Also, there's the live stream link in the chat. Feel free to hop on if you want to come and talk to the family. What do we have here? So, when teaming and you have to shut down, does that affect the pay? Well, when you're teaming, you have a minimum, right? So, even if you don't have to shut down, let's say you don't get a lot of loads that week and you don't do a lot of miles, your minimum is your minimum. As long as you're available, you should be at least paid your minimum. And that's how I can answer to that. Have you ever thought about leasing at Hirschbach? Yeah, I thought about leasing at Hirschbach. I went close to signing the lease, I think in September, but I was thinking about it, and I'm like, I'm already on W-2 for most of the year, so let me just finish out the year, and then maybe next year, next month, January or so, I was thinking about signing up a lease, but the account that I am on right now, I'm pretty much comfortable with the pay. Um, what I try to, and this is like a little bit more personal side. What I try to do, Sean, and you're a Jamaican, I try not to just always want more and more and more, because I remember when I came to this country, man, and this is very humbling. I come from humble beginnings. Um, I had a job that was paying me like $10 an hour. And then I used to hear about a job that's paying $12 an hour. And I'm like, man, I'm going to go work over there. And then you hear about a job that's paying $15 an hour. And then it's $17 an hour. And then it's $20 an hour. And then I'm going to get my CDL. And, I just like recently find myself just like thinking like, sometimes it's just more and more and more on a personal level. And I'm at a place now mentally where I'm starting to think, you know, just pivot. Sometimes you have to pivot. So that's me going on a personal road. But I don't know about that lease thing right now, because one of the main thing for me with lease versus company that I have a problem with is when you take extra time off, when you come out of the house, when you're on a lease, you come out of the house in a hole. Mean you come out in the negative, in the red, right? Um, as a company driver, I could go home, If needs be, I need a couple days or so. Um, you know what I mean? I come out. I don't really owe that much. But the lease at Hirschbach, they have a good lease system set up, man. Really good lease system. I have Johnny on the flip side. All is good. Thank you and Merry Christmas to you and yours as well. Hey, anytime, man. Let me see. I get some comments. You should join TikTok. I think so, but I don't know nothing about it. I normally like see like 10, 15 seconds video. So like for me, I try to bring value. I try to, bring something that I can help, not just to, but I'll see. I have a TikTok account. I don't think I have one video on it. It's nothing wrong with wanting more, but I understand. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. 1000%. There's nothing wrong with wanting more. There's nothing wrong with wanting more. And you should. You should be ambitious. You know what I mean? It's just that, as I said, it's a personal thing. Sometimes I go down some roads. That's just where my thinking was at the time. You went Christmas shopping already. I grab a few things here and there. Grab a few things here and there. I'm pretty sure grab some more next couple of days before I get home. So, how about you, Damien? Have you been shopping, or how's the family? You got the gifts under the tree, all that good stuff. Hey, and make sure you treat yourself this holiday. Hey, take the time off, man. Enjoy it. You would go viral on TikTok. Viral. Hey, I don't know. I don't know. I have not had one video that have gone viral. I think like I don't try to be extra and stuff like that. I just try to bring I be me. Maybe that's how you go viral. Maybe, who knows? We'll see. We'll see. But I have a TikTok account. Maybe if you search Young Critty Networks on there, you'll find me. But there is no video. So get some more questions in. Okay, look like we don't have a lot of questions tonight. So I was talking last night about dropping hooks this time of the year. Be very careful when you pick up a trailer. So let's say you drop off your empty, or you're picking up a loaded trailer, or you're dropping off a loaded trailer and you're leaving with an empty. Be very careful. Make sure you're checking not just the lights and the tires. Check the brakes. I had a trailer the other night. There was so much ice. There was so much ice on the brake drum, blocking the brake sensors. Turned the ABS light on the dash for the trailer. Also, the trailer was swinging all over. So we got to make sure. But anybody seen anything crazy in terms of the weather where you are? Let me know. But I'm getting a lot of snow here. Yeah, it's coming down heavy. It's coming down heavy. Someone said TikTok make it much easier. I don't know much about the TikTok world. It makes it much easier for what? And you have my email. Hey, if you want to share some ideas, I'm always welcoming. Back on the topic of more and more. You see, that's how you guys always get me. Um, I like to just come on YouTube, talk with everybody, because as I always say, this is like a safe haven for me. This channel is for you as much as it is for me. Um, show the live. Okay. Okay, I'll check it out. I'll check out TikTok. I'll become TikTok famous. What do we do on there? I think they do a lot of dancing. I can't. Oh no, let me not. That's blasphemy. I'm like the best dancer on the planet. Hold on. I got Kim Queen says, hey, Kim Queen. Long time viewer, long time subscriber of the channel. Happy holidays to you. Hope all is going well. Merry Christmas to you and the family. Eat a lot of food, a lot of fun, a lot of laughter. Enjoy. Sean says, does Hirschbach have any Kenworths? Yes, they do. I saw some yesterday. I was down in East Dubuque for a while. Also, they are getting some 2023s and some 2024s in January. I spoke with what's the guy from the lease department name? Uh, my gosh, I can't remember this guy name, and I just saw him yesterday. But I spoke with one of the main guys down there about 2 weeks ago, and he did tell me Hirschbach will be getting in some new trucks. So I don't know. Maybe they'll be taking this 2022 and give me one of those. That would be nice. Did Berry Blues get her truck already? Yes, she did. She did upgrade and get her own truck. And you guys feel free to go check out her channel. I think she has an update on there, and she says some more updates will be coming soon. So go over there, subscribe, tell her young Critty sent you. Do a subscriber crash. Support one of our and if anyone else have a YouTube channel on here, I know this is a Hirschbach driver. Let me go back to his comment. I watch his channel all the time. Uh, I don't want to kill the name, but it's Premier. Oh, Premier, but it's spelled with a swag. This is a Hirschbach driver. Takes the time out to make good videos as well. I know. I think he's in the training phase. Just got a trainer and stuff like that. Billy got his own truck. Billy is out there. I also talked to him recently. I try to stay in contact with everybody. But Billy is the guy. Let me see if I can get Billy on here. Let me see. Let me see if Billy is available. But that's the thing when all my drivers become big drivers and they have their trucks now. Nobody come on the live stream because everybody is driving. And you know what? That's the way it should be. Make that money, you know. You go through training, the training doesn't pay as much, and you try to get to the phase where you get your own truck. So when you get your truck, I believe in you should be running. As long as the weather allows it. Why not? I do watch Shape World 15. She is a Hirschbach lease driver. Really? Have I known of that channel? I gotta check it out. I gotta check it out. I watch Premier. Um, I also watch this other guy. Oh my gosh, I can't even remember some of them name, but there's some channels like once I see them, I click, I'm on. As long as I have time. But yeah, Berry Blues. Feel free to go check out her channel. Um, and I love to see people grow. Right now, I am on my way to 2,000 subscribers, and 2023 we will get there. We will get there. I'm just thinking, like, you know, it's funny. It's funny because, see, I was talking earlier about this load that I get that's supposed to be dropped off at 8 a.m. And in this area, it says winter storm warning in effect, which means there's blizzard warning, widespread snow. Um, so I'm trying to understand if dispatch doesn't like look at the area and look at these things before they try to give you a load going into this area. I know they always look at like your time, stuff like that. But what I like with Hirschbach, as soon as I got up into Wisconsin, I started getting notifications on the app. I can read them to you. Um, it says, you are in an area of inclement weather conditions. Remember the safe six. Watch the weather. Drive the right speed and keep the right space to guarantee you are able to maintain control of your truck and respond to hazards. Find legal parking. This is the part that I always make sure I read to make sure I get it right. Find legal parking if you do not feel safe to drive. We support your decision to stop. Communicate with your operation team if you choose to stop. Thank you all and do safe. Thank you for all you do from the safety department, whatever, whatever, whatever. Now, when you get a message like that, that tells you find legal parking if you do not feel safe to drive, remember you are the captain of the ship. This is where once it gets crazy, dark, low visibility, people driving all crazy around me, I try to get off the road and communicate with dispatch. You know, sometimes and especially as newer drivers, when I don't know if it's a fear thing or if it's you want to do good. You want to, I don't want to say impress dispatch, but you want to make your team feel good that you're out here working. So you're pressuring yourself. No need to. I'd rather you park, shut down, communicate to dispatch than end up in a ditch, roll over. You know what I mean? That's no good for nobody. Johnny on the flip side said yes. Yeah, for real. Right, for real. For real. Um, yeah, we have to take care of ourselves. Someone commented earlier, now is not the time to try to be Mr. or Mrs. Super Trucker. Trucker Dean, that's the name. I see Trucker Dean. That's the Hirschback Driver channel that I watch all the time. Um, so this is about Barry Blue's channel. Actually, she was just live the other day. Okay. But yeah, you are in charge of this ship or truck. um, yeah, you gotta make sure, man. Don't try to be. And you know what? Don't don't feel intimidated by other drivers around you out there flying by and going crazy and be like, oh, I can manage it. And sometimes it's very important. Not sometimes. All the time you want to check the weather. Because you know what I realized? Like not like now when it's like a winter storm, but sometimes it might be snowing for 10, 15 miles, and when you go further up the road, the roads are clear, there is no snow, and you're good to go. So you want to push yourself a little bit, but this is where trip planning becomes very important. You gotta, you know, make sure you stop and check. All right. I thought Sean was going live with you. Oh no, Sean. Sean, no. Where are you at, brother? Have you run into the storm yet? Yes, I have run into the storm. I am in Wisconsin. I'm in Wisconsin right now. I got a lot of snow around me. Who's that? Billy?
Hey,
Hey, what's going on?
oh, not much. Just got parked.
Oh
Oh,
man, where
yeah.
where you at?
Um, Rogers, Arkansas.
Oh, down south. What's the weather like down there?
It was. I was in Texas beginning of the week, and now I'm working my way up. But it was 60, 63. But now I just
Look
when I parked, it's down to 38 now. I'm like, damn
look
it.
at this guy talking about 63 and 38. Man, you're such a show off. It's minus 17 in Wisconsin.
Oh shit.
Whoa, man, it's snowing. Bro, it's no fun. I had to shut down because they're saying we have a winter storm warning in effect. It's gonna be whiteout, high wind.
Oh really?
Damien was asking about you earlier. He said, "My guy Billy." Yeah, I
Uh,
think you guys got your CDL on the same day or something like that.
oh yeah, Damien. Heck, I
Yeah.
can't remember.
So what has it been like out there, man? Have you gotten any shitty loads yet?
uh, yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Give
Yeah,
me
I
a
know. Not.
story. What's the most messed up thing happened recently? It doesn't have to be too crazy.
Um. I guess I really. Mm, not really having anything.
Not really. I was just
Just.
talking with Chris. He got a load that was overload on the drive axle, and even when he slid all the tandem all the way forward, the load was still overweight on the drive axles. Apparently, they put all the pallets at the front of the trailer, all the weight. So he had to pull over at a truck stop. They had to send someone out with a forklift to come and move the pallets to the back of the trailer.
Oh, gee.
Then, when he puts a new seal on the trailer, when he drops the trailer at the receiver is saying that the seal that's on the truck is not matching the seal on the bills. So
Oh,
now
gee.
they want to refuse the whole load. Um, Life of a trucker, man. Life of a trucker.
Yeah. Yeah. It's definitely been busy.
Okay, dispatch keeps you running.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm on
You're
the
on a
Tyson.
dedicated, right?
Yeah, Tyson Power. Yeah.
Were you on the
Oh
Smithfield before?
no, I was. I got trained on the Smithfield, and then they told me twice that I was gonna that there was an opening, but then somebody else
Got
got
it.
it, or so. Yeah, there for a while. I was like, come on, man. Definitely
That
all I
Tyson
had to.
account, I hear that there's a lot of waiting. That's what I heard. I don't know.
Yes.
Is
Oh
it?
my gosh. Yeah.
What's the longest time you spent at a shipper or a receiver?
Um, in Dexter, Missouri, 48 hours.
Whoa, that's even longer. I've never heard of that. The longest I've been was like 24 hours. Was it that
No.
they were waiting on product or what happened?
Yeah, they were way behind, short staffed, and yeah. Yeah, hey,
Wow.
I got my 34 in. Didn't really need it, but I got it
You
in.
got a whole 48.
Oh my god,
Too bad
gosh.
it wasn't in Iowa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
Now what do you do on a long 48-hour wait at a shipper or receiver, man?
uh, I watch TV. I have Hulu. I was
Okay.
watching sports and stuff.
Good.
Um, yeah, I don't know. Walk around the truck a million times.
Man, that's crazy. I had a 24-hour wait one time and I woke up, I sleep, I woke up, man. I eat food, I go back to sleep. It's like crazy. Cuz
Yeah.
I was with Prime Inc at the time and the truck did not have a TV in it. But man,
Oh,
oh man.
yeah. I'm spent,
Well,
man.
Merry Christmas to you and your family. If I don't ever talk to you again, man, it's always great to hear from you, man.
Yeah.
Are you getting home for the
Thank.
Christmas or New Year's or both? What's the setup looking like?
Well, supposed to be home. I'm usually home every week, every Friday. But
Okay.
I'm gonna be coming up into that.
Oh, so you'll
The
be good. Oh, you're gonna be coming up into the snow.
yeah.
Yeah, I was down in East Dubuque yesterday. I got there in the day. It was like nice weather, cold but not crazy. And then by about 5 o'clock in the night, I was like, shoot, it got cold real fast.
Mm,
Like the temperature just like dropped, just like that.
yeah. Yeah. So they're trying to get me home, but I
Okay,
guess
that's good.
I
That's good. That's good. That's good, man. And how is the how is your opinion of the road? I think I lost Billy. I think I lost Billy. I lost Chris. I lost Billy. I'm pretty sure it might be their connection. Let me see if I can get him back on here.
Yeah, there we go.
There we go.
I I don't know what the heck I did, but I pressed the wrong button.
Right.
What were you
So
saying?
what do you, on that Tyson account, do you have a lot of drop and hooks or is it a lot of live loads?
A lot of live unloads
Oh,
and and live load. I had a live load this morning out of Dallas coming up here to Arkansas.
okay. When
Yeah.
you're coming up from Dallas to Arkansas, do you is it I-40 you take?
Yes.
Right? I remember those
Um.
days.
Yeah. I think I-35 too. A little bit there. I don't know.
Yeah,
That's the
I think
second
so.
time I've. Yeah, that's the second time I've gone through there. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
But usually
All
it's at
I've been do-
night. I had to do it during
oh
the
yeah,
day, and oh my
all I've
gosh,
been doing is
traffic.
I-94. That's crazy.
Oh man.
From North Dakota to Minnesota, Minnesota to North Dakota.
Yeah. I
Um
and it's I don't know, just here, there, and everywhere they're sending me. I don't know.
get a CDL, they say.
I know.
How is the family dealing with the new transition to the trucking life? It's all good?
Yeah, not too bad.
Okay. Okay. I know that
But
always a challenge for us, especially when we
yeah,
have younger ones.
yeah. I think it was more of a challenge for me than
It
me
is. It
sitting
is.
like that one video you posted. I don't know about. It was been a couple weeks ago. I don't know, but like I yeah, I'm like holy cow. Especially sitting here, if you don't keep yourself, you can drive yourself crazy.
The mental aspect of the job is it's not talked about enough.
Yeah.
I was just on the phone with my sister in New York and she shared a joke and I was laughing, right? I was on a video call and while I was laughing, I said to her, "Did you believe that I haven't laughed all day?" And she's like, "What do you mean you haven't laughed all day?" Well, I'm like, "First of all, I'm in the truck by myself, so if I'm laughing with myself, it's probably time to turn in my truck keys." um, so but just
Oh crap.
conversating with people and this job, man, it can get to you mentally if you don't have a support system, if you don't find means and ways of not only enjoying the job but keeping yourself, busy somewhat.
Yeah, that's for
Yeah.
sure.
I have an anytime fitness membership. Sometimes I just go in there, get on the treadmill, um, and just run, you know. Doesn't even have to be a bunch of weightlifting because.
Yeah. Yeah,
Um,
just I don't know. It's not too bad though.
no, no, it's okay. It's okay. But you're home every weekend. I used to be home every weekend. Now it's every 2 weeks. So I go home every other weekend
Uh
on this account that they put me on. And it has been some adjustment. You know what I mean? Not only family wise, but mentally, because one of the main reasons why I joined Hirschback was because of this account that I know about where I go home every weekend.
oh
Uh, so when they told me, "Hey, we're putting you on an account where you go home every 2 weeks," I know it would have been some form of adjustment. So,
yeah.
but
Yeah.
it's crazy.
I the first I first got my truck, I went out 2 weeks and I'm like, nah.
Yeah.
Maybe after I get the ropes down, but nah.
Some truckers that are OTR will tell you that 2 week is nothing because they're out 4 or 5 weeks at a time at a clip.
Yeah, I don't know how the heck they do it. I mean,
Yeah.
but
I used to do it. It was very challenging for me, um, especially if I go out for 4 weeks because I have family in New York. Let's say I go to New York. that means I got to come back out another 4 weeks before I even come home. So you're talking about 8 weeks.
Yeah.
And that's why I quit OTR. Also, being in a truck for 4 weeks at a clip, just driving, um, it can be very it wear and tears on the body as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sometimes you just want to get out the truck, get home, unwind, relax, recalibrate, reset, hit the reset button, and come back.
Yep.
So
Yes.
it's all good,
Oh,
man.
yeah, I'm ready for bed.
Damien
Man.
said Billy looks like he's ready for a lot lizard. Why does Damien always talking about lot lizard?
Oh, crap.
All right.
No, I'm
Stay away
good.
from those lot lizards, man.
Yeah.
And it's funny because I think one time when I was with Prime Inc., I had someone knock on my door one night and I was like, what the heck are you doing? I think it was cold too. Gave him $5, and the whole night I was in my truck sleeping. I'm like, I hope they didn't, because sometimes when you turn them away, I hear stories like they'll go rip your seal off your truck, they'll go pull your safety latch, um,
Yeah.
all kind of shit. You know,
Yeah, there's a lot of crazy folks out there.
there is. This guy says they're fun, man. I bet you Damien does not drive truck. Damien, who do you? Why is he messing around? Billy, I'm not gonna keep you up, man. You go get your sleep, man. I just want to tell you happy holidays.
Yeah,
Um,
happy. Yeah, same to you.
yeah, thank you, man, for always being a part of the family and always supporting us. You know
Yes.
what I mean?
Yes, thank
Johnny on the
you.
flip side is telling him that they are dangerous, Damien. He doesn't know. He doesn't know until he catch some STD or something out there, all kind of shit.
Yeah.
Crazy dude.
Saber-toothed crotch critters.
Oh my goodness, you're driving down the road and you got the itches. No, no. Hey, hey. Oh my goodness. I just wanted to get on and share a live stream about the weather, see what everyone is thinking. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Uh,
I'm working my way
but
up into it. So
yeah, and you should be getting into it. What time will you be getting into Iowa? Like tomorrow?
yeah, I literally just parked for the night. So
Okay.
I don't even have a
All right.
load out of for tomorrow yet. So yeah, I guess I'll just sit here and I'll wait.
Yep. Get your rest. Me, I got
Yeah,
food in my truck. I got my TV. Got Prime. What I got? Amazon Prime movies or Prime Video, something like that. I'm gonna watch a movie. Probably try to catch some of the Lakers game or something.
yeah, yeah. I'm gonna give me something to eat. I'm going to
Yep. Make sure
bed.
you got food in your truck, especially when you're heading up into this winter storm.
Oh yeah,
Johnny on the flip side said he's
I
in
got a whole
California.
cabinet. I got a whole
Yeah.
cabinet full of. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Uh,
stock up today at a Walmart. Walmart is your best friend, but I pulled into the Walmart today and I had to use my skills, man, because it's snow everywhere, no room for a semi truck to get in. I'm like, whoa. Um, but I got it done and I got out of there.
yeah.
Johnny on the flip side said he's in sunny California, but headed to Nevada. Oh, does that mean you're probably gonna be going down Donner Pass in California? I used to make that drive a lot coming through Cali into Nevada. On when you get onto I-80. Oh my goodness. Damien is
Uh,
asking Billy, you ran into the mountains yet? I don't think you do a lot of mountain driving, do you?
no, no, I have not yet.
Yeah, I used to do a lot of driving up in Donner Pass, California, up in Utah, Salt Lake, Arizona. There's a place called Flagstaff, Arizona. 6 miles, I think, of 6% grade. When
Ugh.
you get up into Pennsylvania too, there is some serious grades. When you talk about mountain driving, West Virginia as well. Crazy, 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 crazy. Virginia, West Virginia.
Yeah, I'm just in the Midwest, basically. I don't know.
Yeah. And make sure you got diesel anti-gel in your truck,
Oh yeah.
as
Yep.
always. Right. Yeah, I had my brake drums freeze the other morning. I tried to move. There was ice between the brake drum. The truck wouldn't move. I had to use like a hammer and just knock on the drums so that they release. Man, this time of the year, I
Oh,
tell you.
that reminds me. I left Sunday morning, and
Uh
I
huh.
over by Williams on 20. There, um, that Loves. I pulled in there to get fuel, and there was a truck getting on the off ramp. I could see from the fuel island, and it looked like sparks coming from his tandems or something. I'm like, oh. Anyways, I started fueling, and he pulled in there, and I looked. All four of his drums were on fire.
Shit.
Each, like, yeah. And then he pulls up into the fuel island like he's gonna get fuel. And I walked over and I'm like, dude, you're on fire. And he looked at me like, what?
Wow. Good looking
And
out, bro. Good looking out.
and so he started grabbing his fire extinguisher. I'm like, dude, you better back up. Like, get the heck out of the fuel island. You're gonna blow us all up. Oh man.
Ah, oh my goodness. I picked up a trailer, man. I was just telling you, I picked up a trailer the other day, and when you're driving and something is off, the trailer just keeps flipping to the right. So I stopped and I look. I noticed every time I touched the brake now, the ABS light was coming on the dashboard for the trailer too. So I stopped, called road assist, tell them I don't feel safe. They need to send somebody out to look at it. And when they came out, and if you see, I have a short that I put up on the YouTube short thing on my channel. The guy had to put a heat thing that blows heat on the brakes on the
Oh,
trailer because there was ice up under there,
dang.
and and the ice was so thick that it was blocking the sensors. Um, yeah, this time of the year, man, it can be very tricky.
Yeah,
Be
no bueno.
very tricky. No bueno.
All right.
Yeah, man. But
Well,
my bro, it's good to hear from
yeah.
you. I won't keep you up, man. Respect. Stay safe out
Yes.
there, and give me a call, man. You forget about your brother.
No, I was going to the other day. I'm like, oh shit, he's probably. Do you mostly
Ah,
run at night or what?
yeah, a little bit. Between I usually run. The latest I run is like maybe 11 or 12.
No. All right.
Yeah. So
Shit. I'm from like, well, besides today, I'm usually running like 10 all the way through the freaking night. Like, oh man.
there you go.
I mean, it's all right for the traffic wise, but I don't know. It's definitely
Yeah.
something.
Sometimes the night driving it gets a little bit wearing. You know what I mean? And it makes the
Yes.
it makes the job a little bit daunting than it actually is because trucking isn't really that hard. Truck driving isn't hard, but when you're driving, and I tell people I don't have a problem driving at night, but like driving at night 6 days out of a 7 day week, come on, you know,
Yeah. Yeah.
that's
Especially
where,
like not. I mean, I don't know. It's just yeah. Going from I worked in a factory before this during the day, and then completely flip flop, and my body's telling me, oh shit, you better go to sleep. It's
it's
two,
time to
three in
go
the
sleep.
morning.
Yep, that's some transition. That's some transition, man.
Yeah. But All right.
Yeah, my bro, I'm gonna
Talk
shut
rest
this
of your
live
day.
off too because I've been keeping these people up for an hour and 5 minutes. Wow, I normally don't stay on this long. But thank you, Billy. You have a good one, brother. Happy
Yeah,
holidays
you
to you.
too. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, that was Billy, man. I just want to take time out to tell everybody a big thank you. Stay safe out there in the weather. And always, when you see the videos, drop a like, drop a comment. The interaction helps the YouTube channel. Hey, I really appreciate that. Thank you so much for rocking with me. We've been live for over an hour. So, hey, y'all stay safe out there, wherever you are, whenever you are watching this video. Happy holidays, Damien. Stay away from the lot lizards, bro. Peace.